Welcome to ETV. I'm Emily Ahrens.
And I'm Bryan Baumgartner, and this is your weekly newscast. Chartwells will be requiring all student, faculty, and staff school members to show their Edinboro ID when purchasing food and beverage items to maintain a tax exemption on the purchase. If no ID is presented, Chartwells is required by law to charge sales tax. So please remember to take your Edinboro ID with you when visiting one of the food and beverages establishments on campus.
This past weekend, a Cathedral Prep alumni, David Hallman from Erie, was pronounced dead outside a garage attached to an apartment complex in Columbus, Ohio. Hallman, who had been attending Denison University, was last seen at 2 a.m. that previous night. The reason for his death is not yet known. However, officials feel strongly hypothermia may have been the cause.
The Edinboro University Planetarium has announced the dates for its spring shows. The planetarium will offer 6 shows this semester. Tickets are free and the shows are open to the public.
Some of our neat programs that are coming up this spring semester include a program on why we celebrate the seasons when we do. That'll be in March. Also in April, we're really looking forward to an exciting celestial event, a lunar eclipse. So if you join us on Tuesday, April 8th, you'll learn all about that upcoming eclipse.
All shows start at 7 p.m. For more information or to make reservations, call 814-732-2493 or visit the planetarium website at www.edinboro.edu/planetarium. Stay tuned because coming up we have entertainment and global news, followed by weather and sports.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving. If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome to Entertainment and Global News. I'm Andreanna Dolce. Despite many problems, the 2014 Sochi Winter Olympics had begun after Friday evening's opening ceremony. It was not long into the ceremony that a malfunction occurred as 5 snowflakes were supposed to expand into the Olympic rings. One did not, leaving 4 rings and 1 snowflake suspended at Fish Stadium. The Beatles celebrated their 50th birthday Sunday night on CBS. It has been 50 years since the British invasion of the Fab Four took the stage on the Ed Sullivan Show. The show was previously taped the day after the Grammy Awards on January 27th. The show featured the 2 living Beatles, Sir Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr, along with many other celebrities in tribute to the famous band. Jay Leno ended his 22-year run as NBC Night Show host this past Thursday. Leno's last guest was Billy Crystal, who was also Leno's first guest on his Tonight Show debut. Some other special guests during his final show were Jack Black, Sheryl Crow, Jim Parsons, Kim Kardashian, Oprah, Carol Burnett, and a performance by Garth Brooks. Leno ended with, quote, "I want to quote Johnny Carson, I bid you all a heartfelt good night." The final episode of Late Night with Jimmy Fallon aired Friday, and he will take over for Leno starting February 17th. And in global news, Airbus showed off its new jet, the A350. The new jet will be able to carry up to 376 to 369 passengers, as it comes in 3 different sizes. The new jet is made of lightweight carbon fiber to make it lighter and more fuel efficient. Airbus promises that passengers will benefit from larger windows, bigger storage bins, better air quality, and mood lighting in the cabin. For the past 3 decades, many Britons have been hoping that the rigid class system that rules their country would soon die. However, the ancestral uppercase still retains its mystique in Britain. The numbers reflect a more complicated reality. An elite still dominates, but it is now a club where money and the education money can buy counts more than lineage. So it appears as though Britons will be stuck for decades more in their class system dominated by wealth. This past week, an organic sensor that can be embedded into children's diapers was unveiled in Tokyo. The prototype system that has been developed is capable of monitoring wetness, pressure, temperature, and other phenomena that cause a charge in electrical resistance. Before mass manufacturing can begin, researchers must gather for an informative meeting in San Francisco. Stay tuned because coming up we have weather followed by sports.
It's easy to tell if you've had way too many. But what if you've had just one too many? Buzz driving is drunk driving. Get caught buzz driving, and you could do some hard time.
Craig, knock it off.
Sorry, Mom.
It could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. And that could set you back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
And welcome back to ENN News. I'm Chief Weather Forecaster Dorean Churn. Let's take a look at the week's weather forecast. We're going to start off on Monday. We have partly sunny skies with a high of 19 with a low of 5 degrees. Yes, we're going through another cold spell again, area, so make sure you're bundled up nicely. On Tuesday, we have cloudy skies in the areas, highs 15 but with a low of -7. Yeah, it's burning chilly out there. On Wednesday, hump day, everybody, we do recover nicely with a few peaks of sunshine with some clouds. Highs 28 with the low of 11 degrees. Yes, I like that number better. On Thursday, we fall back into some cloudy skies. Highs 30 with a low of 11 degrees. And on Friday, the last day of the school week and Valentine's Day, we will not have any sunshine, unfortunately. We have clouds with the chance of some light flurry actions. But the highs, 32 degrees with a low of 10. So while it's not high, it's not warm, but we're getting there. Now let's take a look at today's trivia question. Which city in the United States has the most inches of snowfall so far this winter? And that is Erie, Pennsylvania. Yes, we so far make the snow capital of the world, and we have dethroned Alaska. Well, hey, if you love snow, welcome to Erie and welcome to Edinboro. Well, stay tuned after these breaks with sports.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Welcome back to ETV. I'm Bryan Deibel, bringing you this week's Fighting Scots Sports Update.
The Edinboro men's wrestling team hosted the Edinboro Open this past weekend. Edinboro had 6 wrestlers place in the meet. Chase Delaney and Vincent Pickett captured wins in the tournament for Edinboro at 157 pounds and 197 pounds. Delaney is a redshirt freshman who had 5 wins on the day and captured the championship with a fall over Malcolm Martin of Central Michigan 3 minutes and 41 seconds into the match. Edinboro will compete again next at the University of Pittsburgh on Friday, February 14th at 7 p.m. The Edinboro men's basketball team captured a win over Cal 69-67 on Saturday. Andre Wade Chapman shot a pull-up jumper with 3.1 seconds left in the game to give Edinboro the victory. In the game, Brian Thatcher also notched his 6th double-double of the season. The Fighting Scots now move to 2-9 in the PSAC West play and 9-12 overall. They traveled again on Wednesday, February 12th. The women's basketball team suffered a disappointing 80-55 loss to Cal. The 25-point loss was the largest home loss since the team lost 81-52 to Millersville way back in 2002-2003 season. It is also the team's only loss to a PSAC in the PSAC West. In the loss, Laurel Lindsay tied a career high with 20 points, and Darshay Jackson has come to within just 6 points away from joining the 1,000-point club. With the loss, the Fighting Scots fell to 16-5 overall and 10-1 in the PSAC West. The women traveled again on Wednesday, February 12th, to take on the Knights. Both the men's and women's track teams competed at the Oberlin Invitational this past weekend. The men won 4 events while the women won 5. On the men's side, Nick Soto won the shot put and the weight throw, while Jake Camelo won the high jump with a jump of 1.94 meters and was also on the winning 4x200 meter relay team of Kyle Shin, Anthony Nelson, and Charles Ivey. On the women's side, Tabitha Bemis got the Fighting Scots 2 first-place finishes in the 60-meter dash and the 60-meter hurdles, while Allison Gibbons got 2 wins of her own in the 400 and 4x200 meter relay, with Mia Sember, Kat Fowler, and Sophie Zerlanka. The women's final win came from Liz Narkovic in the high jump. The women will compete next at Grand Valley State University Tune-Up in Allendale, Michigan on Saturday, February 15th, while the men's next meet will be at Kent State for the Kent State Tune-Up Saturday, February 22nd. That's all the Fighting Scots sports action we have for you this week. Stay tuned next week for more.
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
That's all we have for you this week. Tune in next week for more news.
And feel free to email us at edinborotv@gmail.com or tweet us at Boro Television. Thanks for watching.